What's good, guys? It's JD, and welcome back to my What is Profitability series. This is episode 2, What Profitability Isn't. Okay, so all the misconceptions about profitability and everything we're gonna. There's a fucking fly next to me. Oh, I got her. Nope, she's alive. I mean, I did get her, but she's alive. No way. Anyways, um, so yeah, welcome back to my episode 2. If you're a trader struggling to stay consistently profitable, especially if you're using smart money concepts or ICT strategies and wondering why profits keep slipping through your fingers, you've come to the right place. Okay, today we're going to be tackling the common misconceptions about profitability. And holy, she's right there. Oh my god, I cannot. I'm too ADHD for this shit right now. Hold on. Wait, no way. So trust me, if you're struggling, it's not because you lack the skill, it's because of the wrong ideas about what trading success really is. Let's dive in and break it down, all right? So by the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer, more grounded view of what profitability really looks like and how to stop falling for the myths that many traders get caught in, right? Bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I cannot stand having a fly buzzing around me. Sorry. All right. So the first misconception is that profitability does not always equals big wins. All right, or on it doesn't equal big wins on every trade. So let's tackle the biggest misconceptions, which is that profitability means huge wins. A lot of new traders, they think that to be profitable, every trade has to be a home run, and that if that's what you believe, then the chances are you've been swinging for the fence on every trade, basically hoping for those massive gains, right? The reality is that that mindset is super, super dangerous. Okay, high RR trades are good, but you don't need them every single trade. All right, you don't need the 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 100 RR per trade, right? I know a lot of traders that are profitable on a negative RR. I personally do 1.3 minimum, but I do take trades that are 1.3 setups and above, or only 1.3 R and above. So if that's in your training plan, that's how you want to do things, then sure, do it. It's all about consistency, okay? If you're always aiming for the big wins, you'll find yourself holding on to trades for too long, risking too much, and then giving back profits ultimately, or even maybe losing your entire position, your account, your everything, okay? So think about it. When you set unrealistic profit goals on every trade, you're basically gambling with your account because traders who focus on big wins often end up losing more than they make. I don't know. I got her again. I don't know any trader that is profitable doing higher than, let's say, 2 or 3 R, but I do know traders that are profitable using below than 1 R. Okay, I'm not saying that big R are wrong. I'm just saying if you target big R every time, you might end up getting stopped out more often than not. And here's the thing, real profitability is about consistency. You need to focus on repeatable, smaller gains rather than chasing a giant trade that may never even show up. It's like the old saying, right? Would you rather have one big win every, let's say, week or 2 week that wipes out maybe 2 to 3 days of losing, but you're still profitable, or a strategy that makes small, consistent wins over time and that generates alpha over time? Alpha is profit, basically. So if you're focused on big trades, it might be time to rethink your approach a little bit. Consistent profitability is more about a steady, repeatable edge than about landing a huge win every single time. I'm not saying huge wins aren't going to happen, right? You move yourself to break even, you take some profits on at the nearest high, and then from there, if the trade keeps going, it keeps going. Then that's how you get your big wins. Uh, Basically, the myth is also driven by overconfidence and greed. After a few wins, it's easy to think I've got this, but overconfidence can lead you to take excessive risks or ignore your training plan, and greed can make you overtrade, force trades, and just to hit a big win. The bottom line is stay grounded, stick to your edge, and remember that big wins will come naturally when you're training smart and consistent. Next up, we've got the get rich quick myth. Many new traders fall for the idea that profitability happens fast. They expect to make huge profits within the first couple months of trading. But if we're going to get one thing straight in this video, it's that profitability is not an overnight achievement. Studies show that over 90% of day traders lose an entire capital within the first few months. And when it comes to Forex and futures, the failure rates are pretty brutal as well. In fact, around 70% of retail Forex traders lose money every quarter. Okay, so with the average trader's account being wiped out within a year, these are cold, hard facts about trading. Okay, so if you're new to the game and you're thinking I'll be different, trust me, you are not. I know I lost everything in the first few months, And that's not a knock on you, it's just the truth. Trading is a marathon, it's not a sprint, okay? You cannot expect to make money overnight, or make a ton of money overnight, I should say, because real profitability takes time. It takes education, it takes practice, it takes experience. It's about testing, refining, being patient. And the faster you try to get to profitability, the more you risk being trapped in a cycle of impulsive trading, revenge trading, and unrealistic expectations, okay? Think about profit challenges, for example, right? They might make you think you can get a big account fast, but 94% of traders fail their challenges. Why? Because they're trying to hit a profit target under pressure. They make poor decisions when the clock's ticking, and it's not about rushing, it's about refining your skills over time. Now let's talk about the win rate, right? The myth is that you need to make or to win 80 to 90% of your trades to be profitable, but here's the reality: you do not need to win most of the time to make money. It's all about your RR. So if you can win 40 to 50% of your trade, you can still be profitable with a higher RR. If you have an 80% win rate, you can be profitable with a lower RR. So if you're consistently taking trades where your winners are twice as big as your losers or something, you can afford to lose almost half your trades and still come out ahead, right? If you're focusing on a high win rate, you're probably holding on to trades too long just to avoid a loss, or you might be scaling your trades too small in an effort to avoid losing. It's about finding a sustainable RR ratio for you and your strategy, and not trying to win every single trade. Losses are part of the game, do not let them affect you, okay? If your strategy has, let's say, a 70% win rate, back tested and everything, with a good RR, and that's what makes you profitable, you're going to lose some trades. It's normal. One big psychological trap here is the sunk cost fallacy, is what it's called. Okay, so if you keep holding on to a losing position, thinking I've already put so much into this, I can't let it go, and that's a dangerous game. Cut your losses early, preserve your capital, and move on to the next trade. If you guys have seen my swing trades in my free Discord, basically I kind of just take the swing trade. I make huge money if I win, and if I lose, I usually lose very, very small because I end up closing the trade when I don't like what I'm seeing. Right? The market keeps feeding you information and data, and you need to keep analyzing the data. Once you're in the trade, it's not okay. That's it for me. I can walk away. Most of the time, market's feeding you new data, and if it's showing you you're wrong, why would you stay in the losing trade even if it hasn't hit? Like, it's kind of like a market experience thing there, where you need to kind of adapt to the market, but you'll learn that as you go. And when you lose, it's important that you journal why you lost, right? All right, last but not least, profitability does not equal money earned. Okay, this is the most simplistic view of trading success. Many traders think that if they can make $1,000 a month, let's say, they've nailed profitability. The truth is, raw profit do not tell the full story. Consider this, right? Two traders can both make 5K in a month, but one could have achieved it through solid risk management, and the other one through high risk, unpredictable trades. The second trader could easily give all that money back if they don't have control over their strategy. And let's be clear here. I've done this. I have a video on this. There's also things I haven't talked about, and I have done this. There's a point where I used to be on Binance, okay, which is an app on a phone for crypto, where I had a $2,000 account, and I was just every day at midnight. The goal was to make $100. No matter what, I'm making $100 full margin. So what do you think happened? For 2 months, I made $100 every single day. The account was up like 3,000 something. I had taken some profits. This was like 5, 6 years ago, and guess what? I lost it all in like one trade, because at one point you're in drawdown, you think, okay, it's gonna go back to break even, blah 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 blah. So I was technically profitable for 2 months, but I wasn't profitable. Do you guys see the difference? I did not have an actual risk management and risk strategy in place. Real profitability isn't about your dollar amount, guys. It's about your process. It's about how you're making those profits. Traders who have a positive RR ratio, who use consistent strategy, and who manage risk effectively are far more profitable over the long haul than those who just chase big wins without a plan. When you're only focused on profits, FOMO creeps in, and the fear of missing the next move can make you impulsively enter a trade, okay, and take unnecessary risks, force positions, blah blah blah. This psychological trap, because that's what it really is, a trap, it can derail your profitability way, way more than you guys can even imagine. You need to focus on the process, not the money. If it helps, on TradingView, there's this way that you can change the dollar amount to tips or to ticks or to percentage. And this way, you guys aren't so attached to the money. That's just a little trick I'm just giving you guys. I can show you guys how to do it too. Here, watch. I'm going to do it right now. Hold on. Basically, you go into settings and you go into trading, and then right here, brackets, profit loss. You could put money takes percentage right there. Okay. So by doing that, you guys will kind of remove the sense trading is an art, and you guys need to learn the art of trading and not just be focused on the dollar amount. Okay. Once you're focused on the art of trading and how to make actually positive alpha and how to actually like make a positive return without focusing on the money, that's when you'll know. Okay. So to recap, profitability isn't about winning big every single trade. It's about consistent smaller wins. It's not about getting rich quick. It's a long-term game. It's not about winning most of the time. It's about having a solid RR and risk strategy in place. And it's not just about the money. Profitability is about building a sustainable trading process that works for you in the long run. Okay, trading is not easy, guys, but with the right mindset and the right strategy, profitability is absolutely achievable. But you need to work on here before you work on the charts. Okay, stick to the process, manage your risk, stay patient. Your profits will follow in time. If you enjoyed this deep dive, guys, smash that like button. Leave a comment below. What misconceptions have you struggled with? Okay, let me know. I answer every comment. Be sure to subscribe for the next episode in the series where we'll talk about the consistency in trading, why it's the secret sauce to long term success, basically. Also, if you're really ready to deep dive and build your profitability step by step, don't forget to check out my Smart Money Academy on YouTube. I've got tons of resources waiting for you. I also have my free Discord with the free ebook and everything. You guys can tap into there. I trade live every single morning, show you guys how I do it in front of your eyes. And I'll catch you guys in